At the end of this week's Parshas Vayeira, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives Avram Avinu the ultimate nisayon, the hardest test he had to pass. What was it? Akeidas Yitzchok, bringing up his son on a mizbeach as a sacrifice, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself had told Avram that Yitzchok, his son, would be the future of the Jewish nation, and now he had to bring him up and shecht him, sacrifice him. Of course, everyone agrees that this was the hardest test. So frekt the Mashgiach Rabbi Rucham Levavitz from Mir Yeshiva, why is it that HaKadosh Baruch Hu had to give Avram 9 other tests? If everyone agrees that this was the hardest test, and he passed this one, why did Hashem have to give him 9 other ones if he was going to pass this one anyway? Says the Mashgiach Rabbi Rucham that every test we go through in life is not just a test, it's a challenge. And each challenge brings us to greater and greater heights in spirituality. Avram Avinu's first test, Lech Lecha, or his second test, third test, which there's different opinions about which were the tests, they each brought him to the next level, even stronger in his faith and in his ruchnius, until it brought him to the level of the 10th test, which had he started with the 10th test, he might not have been able to pass it. But the fortifying courage and strength that he gained with each test brought him closer and closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and stronger in being able to pass the next test. In my opinion, Lafi Aniyas Daiti, it's no coincidence that the word nisayon has a numerical value, a gematria of 176. In Yiddishkeit, 176 is used to showcase the highest number of psukim or blot in the largest mesechta or perek. For example, there are 176 psukim in Parshas Nosle, which is the biggest parsha in the Torah. There are 176 psukim in Kapitel Kuf Yud Tes in Tehillim, which is the largest parak in Tehillim. And there are 176 blot, pages, in Masechta Bava Basra, the biggest and largest Masechta in Shas. 176 connotes the top, the biggest, the highest. Nisayon is not just testing us stam azay, it's bringing up our level. It's making us stronger and bigger and better to be able to connect with HaKadosh Baruch Hu on a higher level, on a higher spiritual level. That's a nisayon. Until we can get to the highest, which is nisayon 176, it brings us to the ultimate challenges of life. I had a friend of mine, a classmate in 10th grade in Yeshiva of Englewood, Sachi Mittel, who was a huge Giants fan, huge. Everything was Giants. And in January sometime, he made a deal with the Rebbeinu Shalom and said, if the Giants win the Super Bowl this year, I am going to finish Masechta Bava Basra, which was the Masechta we were learning in Yeshiva at that Zman, or that year. And everyone's laughing at him, okay, big deal, very cute, you're not going to finish it, they're not going to win. They won the Super Bowl that year. And true to his promise, true to his nisayon, his challenge, he spent the entire rest of the year finishing Masechta Bava Basra, and he did it. He showed all the guys in the class, the Rebbeim, everyone. If you put your mind to it, and you take that challenge on, you could do it. Everyone could do it. You just have to be willing to try. Mishtaka b'zoicha, to always take each challenge, accept it, and go through it as best as we can, and try the best we can. Because the HaKadosh Baruch Hu loves us, and He doesn't give us a nisayon, a challenge that we cannot pass. Have a beautiful Shabbos.